Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to the Warhammer Skulls Showcase. It's just literally started this second as well. So, as always, can you let me know if you can hear me all right and see me? Is the audio okay? Too loud? Not loud enough? Etc. Because the thing is with this Blue Yeti mics, if I'm too close, then you hear all the breathing sounds and stuff. If I'm too far away, then the volume is too low. So there's no real happy medium. Plus, I need a few other things that make a lot of noise in the room. So I use noise suppression quite a lot to make it manageable. Legion Rides, hello, hello, welcome. Vortex, of course, doing fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Was a bit tired after last night. I actually slept quite a bit today. And then, of course, also, if you haven't followed New Vegas, is free on Epic, so make sure to grab that. And if I'm not mistaken, we might get some freebies from this event as well. Like they might announce that, okay, on GOG there's an older Warhammer game free or something. They tend to do that. Like I remember last couple of years, I think they had given away some Warhammer stuff. So we might have another free game from Warhammer. But yeah, it should start in about 13 minutes. So let me switch over to the um, Twitch. So yeah, so you can see here is 21:17. Should start in about 13 minutes. Much more reasonable time. So obviously not as big a event as the PlayStation one, but they do make some interesting games. Like we've had Bolt Gun, which came out um, 2 days ago, I think. I made a special video ranting about it and stuff because it's a bit expensive. We also had Dark Tide towards the end of last year, which did not do so well. It wasn't optimized well enough. And of course, later this year, if everything goes to plan, we should get Space Marine 2. That is like a big AAA style game. So hopefully that is good. And maybe with this event, they might announce something new. If they focus more on like shooters and FPS stuff within the Warhammer setting 40K, then I think they can have some pretty good games. Like Necromunda was an okayish game, but at least it was an FPS, so should get more mainstream people interested, I guess. Yeah, Bolt Gun is good. I'll definitely pick it up sometime down the line when it's a little more affordable. Uh, I should close the Chrome tab. I was thinking of watching this on Chrome, but Chrome tends to eat up too much RAM. Plus, I'm not signed in on Chrome and I'm too lazy to, you know. Let me just retweet the stream. Fallout New Vegas. I already had Fallout New Vegas on both GOG and Steam. So wasn't that much of a hype for me personally. But it's a good game and it's good that more people can play that classic game without spending money. Hello, Stephen. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the regulars are here. Stephen, Vortex, as always, Legion Rides. Yeah, I'm just trying to see like different style of content. I know this isn't something that everybody's interested in, but I do want to do a few more streams, like at least one or two a month. But it has to be something obviously that's interesting for a lot of people, um, so that we can get some interest. Of course, E3 was much easier. I never played it, but I'll give it a try. Yeah, yeah, of course. If you like RPGs, you should like it. And also, Fallout New Vegas has a lot of mods. So you can basically mod it to your heart's content. So much easier to mod these Fallout games. Now the problem for someone like me is with this Fallout game right now being free, it's already been like covered to death. So a video like this, even though I'm announcing it that is free and stuff, but everybody already knows it. So there's no point in people watching it. So that is like the problem for channels like me, and that's what's just stopping me from like growing the channel. Like Epic Games, when they give the award, everybody's hyped and everybody's waiting and looking at clues and chatting and going on forums. So by the time the game comes out, people are already disappointed or they already know what's coming up. So me making the video is just a formality at this point. You'll notice, like, if you make a video saying, oh, what could be the clues for the next game, those videos will get more views than the actual video telling people that this is free. So it's a weird situation. And yeah, I've been thinking of, like, trying a lot of content to see what works. Theme should be free games, but there are a lot of things I cannot cover, which would be like a copyright issue or like a YouTube communities thing. Like I want to talk about abandoned games, stuff that is no longer sold, or emulation. But those are kind of gray areas, and I could get like a strike if I mention that. Like I did get one for, I got a warning for that NFS Most Wanted video. It seems Epic has lower budget this time around. I think they are running out of money because their store hasn't taken off in the same way. A lot of people, like, they just refuse to touch Epic. That's fine. The people who are interested, a lot of them are like people in India and other places who did not know much about free games and stuff, and they have collected free games for the last 3 4 years, and they are happy. And some of them have told me that they want to uh, show their appreciation and buy some games on Epic just because Epic has given away so many games. But what happens with them is local payment options don't get accepted on Epic. So India has a lot of different local options. There's something called RuPay, there is Paytm. There's also, like, one of the biggest banks in India is SBI, State Bank of India. Their card doesn't work on most websites out of India. So those people, what happens is they can't, even if they want to, they can't buy stuff on Epic. So they end up, buying games on Steam. So my theory is Epic isn't making a lot of money, and the money they've spent on giving away free games hasn't really grown a base for them, like a customer base. So eventually, I think they'll stop with the free games. It's looking more and more likely. Maybe they're hyping up for a new Fallout game. Yeah, that's literally what I said in my video. Um, the Xbox Direct Showcase is on the 11th. Maybe they might announce a Vegas 2, and which is why they're giving this away. I was busy today. Fortnite probably isn't making as much too. Yeah, Fortnite has been around for a few years now, so I'm sure the player base and stuff is kind of bored, and the it's not the same anymore. I don't really know exactly what the revenue for Fortnite, but we don't have numbers because it's not on Steam, so we don't see like the concurrent numbers and stuff. It's still popular among kids and stuff, but I don't think it's making as much money as it was back in, say, 2018 or something. And people recommend GOG because of DRM free stuff. Yeah, exactly. DRM free makes a huge difference. Like, I initially did not know about it because GOG doesn't do much of a good job promoting it. And they have such advantages over other platforms that they should be the number one platform for anybody who is paying the same on Steam or GOG. There is no reason for you to buy the game on Steam. I think they have tons of money from Fortnite. Just the return of Epic Store isn't good, so they cut the fun. Yeah, exactly. You can claim a Fortnite pack for free on Epic. Also, Discord Nitro is free to claim on Epic. Burn the heretic, kill the mutant, purge the unclean. Yep, Warhammer. Um, Himanshu, hello, hello. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Just joined after work. Where's the second world game? Has that? Yeah, the second world game is Fallout New Vegas. I've just put a video here on the same channel. You can just watch it if you want. But it is Fallout New Vegas. Just go to Epic and grab it. I'm sure it's still getting some, but not nearly as much as it was. That's why I was thinking. I think potential mod support on certain games is a plus for Steam, Epic or GOG. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about GOG. GOG, I think there has mod support. Um, I was in yesterday's stream, but was sleepy. So was I. I was also very sleepy. They should be a shorter stream. I feel like a better, like here are the games. We want to talk a little bit about Dark Tide. Here's Bordergun just come out, is getting some awards, and let's talk a little bit about Space Marine 2 coming out later in the year, and blah blah blah. And maybe one or two new games. That's all I want. I don't want like too much drama. And of course, Warhammer, you don't expect 50 new games every year from Warhammer. We might get 5 or 6. Um, I noticed you have both V Rising and Valheim in your library. Which one do you like better? I've only played Valheim a little bit. V Rising, I bought it because it's an ARPG. It's very good. It has a huge player base, but I was worried it might go up in price because all the games are going up. So I bought it and kept it just in case. And I'll play it when I have time or when I'm in the mood. It's still in early access, but it's got like 50,000 people playing, which is amazing. I heard PlayStation announced a new handheld. No, it's not a handheld. It's basically a sort of controller where you put your mobile in and then use the thing to play, like for cloud and stuff. Okay, what time is it? 2 minutes to go. Hopefully they start on time. Board gun seems very good, but the yeah, I know. Same. I actually made a separate video writing about it. So it used to be like 500-600 for games like this, but now it's over 1,000. Also, if you are here, can you like the stream and stuff? Because I tend to not ask for these things, but YouTube only cares about engagement, sadly. So liking helps a lot more than you can imagine. Even disliking is fine as long as there's some engagement. I was hoping for a new PS Vita kind of thing. Yeah, the problem, at least for people like us here, is these things are not easily available. They're expensive as hell, and they don't arrive on time either. At least here in India, it's just console gaming is actually a rich kids thing here compared to like, I mean, you hear the memes of the console peasant. It might be the opposite in the US and UK and other places, but here is the opposite. PC is like the poor PC peasant, you could call it. No PC master race here. Done. Thank you. All right. Start, please. 1 minute to go. Let's go, Warhammer. Come on. All right. I'm hearing some music. Yeah, yesterday's stream, if you remember, those of you who were here, can you guess how many claims I got on that one? Copyright claims. I tried my best to mute it. All right, 8,000 people sitting here. It is 21:29 here, 21:30. All right, let's start Warhammer. Three, three, three this time. I don't know how loud the audio is. So Warhammer, there are two sort of things in Warhammer. There's fantasy and there's 40k.
That is what the preachers cry from the spires of their temples.
Ooh, there's this Gilliman.
What commanders tell the soldiers in their service. The Indomitus crusade meets with triumph after triumph.
The whole lore and the universe is amazing.
Day by day we tear Imperium Nihilus from the
Yeah, this is
despoiler's
40k.
grip. And
I
though
think
we
this
are
is
beset on
Gilliman.
all
This is
sides,
the Primarch
with
of
each
the
battle we
Ultramarines.
drive back
Oh,
the
Ultramarines are
legion,
like the blue Space Marines,
the
and he's
heretic,
like the main guy.
the
Like, not the
alien.
main guy, like he's the son of the Emperor, and he's like currently the, you could say,
As I
the
speak
leader.
these words, our forces engage the remnants of Leviathan.
I'm playing OG Dawn of War Winter's. Nice, nice.
Reclaiming lost worlds, atoning for
Is the
old
audio okay? It
shades.
seems a bit
A
low to me.
crusade to cleanse the stars.
Boltgun got great review scores on Steam. This has cinematic looks very good.
Taking the fight to the enemy.
Come on, where is Titus? Titus can take care of these. So these creatures they're fighting, these are I think the Tyranids. Like alien type creatures.
We routed the Tyranids at Baal. We broke their height.
This is like the gate of the Emperor's palace, I
Soon,
think.
Their foulness will be but a memory. That
Shit.
is what the preachers say.
A bit low but fine. Yeah, for some reason it's max. I've maxed it, but it's still not loud enough. Is it better now?
Relief will not save us. Lies will not protect us. But it is our hope that will damn us. In the spires and the slums. Our people sing of victory. Victory as the galaxy burns. Victory as the Imperium rots around us. Victory as humanity rages against the dying of the
Yeah.
light.
The cinematic is good. So is Gilliman coming back or something? Why are we seeing him here?
Victory.
Almost Blizzard level good.
I'm Rahul Kohli, and welcome to the 20.
Okay, it should be better now. But it'll
Warhammer Skulls
buffer.
Showcase. Skulls is the annual celebration of Warhammer video games. We're going to
Yeah.
kick off the next week of promotions with a look at some of the exciting new titles and updates coming to Warhammer setting, including Bolt Gun, where I voiced the part of Stern Guard veteran Malum Kaido of the Ultramarines.
Okay, so
get
he's also
comfortable
voicing
and
it.
prepare to enjoy some of the awesome new trailers and exclusive reveals coming soon.
All right, nice. World premiere. Okay, good, good, good. I did not know he voiced the character. Yeah. Orcs. What is this? Orc racing? Gameplay footage, okay. This is actually fun. Speed Freaks. Okay, so like a racing combat style game, but Mad Max basically. Yeah, this looks good. Good start. I like these sort of fun, smaller games rather than like, you know. All right, next, what do we have? Uses the in-game engine, okay. Total
In
War.
the tales of the Norse and the Kurgan,
So this is
there is
Warhammer Fantasy, I
legend
think.
of a warrior unparalleled.
40 years of Warhammer.
A champion forged in the heart of fear, who reached into the grave and found only
Core Coop Gaming,
hate.
hello, welcome. Necromancer, is he?
To embrace such hate is to become a nightmare. It is to wield dread as lesser men wield armies.
I'm hoping they give away something free as well with this event.
It is to become fear.
Yeah, give it a try. Try the first Space Marine. It's a proper third-person shooter.
Become the Hammer Storm.
Oh, Vermintide. Vermintides are good. One was free on Epic last year. Yeah. And I think Prime also gave away Warhammer 3 or something, because I have Warhammer 1 and 3, Total War Warhammer 1 and 3 on Epic. And 3 wasn't given away, so I think it was probably from Prime. Harald Hammerstorm. Okay. Redeem your free legendary hero. Okay, we'll try and get that, even though we don't have the game. Yeah, these days I don't play RTS games, but RTS was the genre that I loved quite a lot. I just don't have the time or the patience anymore. Sega. Alright. Dark Tide. Oh, it's the Warhammer Plus or whatever it's called. Yeah, this is like a whole different world we are not familiar with, like people painting the miniatures and stuff. Tabletop, yeah. Nacon, okay, this might be something new. Cyanide. Is it Blood Bowl? Or is it a different studio? More orcs. No, it's not an orc. Is it an orc? I don't know. What is this? Indiana Jones? crap. Yeah, it seems like Blood Bowl or something. I guess I joined this channel with the wrong one because the one can't comment. Yeah, if you are like subscribed, you can comment like after 10 minutes. Have you seen any video ranking all Warhammer games? Not really. I mean, there are a lot of games, so it would be hard to rank everything. Plus, they're all in like different genres as well. Like this one is supposed to be like the American football, but with Warhammer characters. Then you have Warhammer Fantasy is separate. This is Fantasy, and then there is 40k, which is in the future. So completely different. A lot of games are RTS. A lot of them are turn-based tactics. A handful of them are like normal action games, FPS, or like third-person shooters. Cheerleaders. The lizard men. Okay. Yeah, Blood Bowl 3. Alright, give me something interesting. The first racing game seemed interesting. Everguild Warhammer. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, same. I did not realize like how big Warhammer was.
I will see the galaxy freed once
Okay,
more.
40k. Oh, this is like a card game. Raid Warhammer Legends, I think. Angron. You think we'll get to see Space Marine 2? I would be surprised if there isn't something about Space Marine because that is the main big game coming out. Boltgun is already out, Dark Tide is already out, and yeah, Space Marine 2 is like the big one. People have been hyped, like I've been hyped for a while. Tilting something, Hunted Cow. This is Fantasy again, I think. Mobile game. I think you blocked my other channel, Mr. Chicken. I don't know. I usually don't bother, but I'll see. Mr. Chicken. It's like a mobile game, I think. Chaos and Conquest.
Hello everyone, I'm Rahul Kohli, and as you all now know, the voice of Malum Kaido, the battle-hardened Stern Guard veteran on a perilous mission to destroy Chaos Space Marines and foul demons in Bolt Gun. Now, during last year's Skull Showcase, I freaked out over the Bolt Gun reveal trailer. 90 shooters were initially what got me gaming, and I still very much enjoy deep diving into the latest boomer shooter. And it's no secret that I'm an Ultramarines fanboy. So it felt like Bolt Gun was made specifically for me, which is what I tweeted and was seen by the folks at Auroch Digital, who then asked if I would lend my voice to the title. I think one of the reasons this character appealed to me.
Yeah, I'll
so
have a
much
look
was
in the
the
blocked,
opportunity to get in a booth
and if I
just
see something,
unleash rage-filled
I'll unlock it,
taunt set
unblock
flying
it, if it
heretics.
is blocked.
It was almost therapeutic, and it's some of the most fun I've had recording VO. I think it's rare that you get to work on something that you were going to pre-order and play day one. And it's been really hard to bottle up my anticipation for Bolt Gun. I found myself even kit bashing and painting my very own Malum Kaido just out of pure excitement and love for this game. Now it's time to see Kaido in action. Bolt Gun is available right now on PC and your favorite console.
Yeah, if it was available on Epic, I might have used the coupon and tried to get the discount. Till what time is the stream? Because I have to do moderation in about 20 minutes. I don't think this will be a long one. I mean, it's already been like 15 minutes. I don't expect another 30 minutes. Maybe max 1 hour total. Maybe.
Purge the heretics. Unleash your wrath upon the enemies of the Imperium.
Yeah, this is fun.
Headlong into the grim, dark universe of Warhammer 40,000.
Also, it reminds me a little bit of,
Prevail against the darkness.
you know, that game I was playing. I'm very bad with names. You know the one I play where you are at the Valkyrie going through Viking hell shooting? I mean, it's one of my favorite games and I can't remember the name.
Only in death does duty end.
Oh, there is like controllers as well. I'm going to check out Vermintide 2 after this. Yeah, Vermintide 2 is a FPS co-op Left 4 Dead style game.
Across many worlds, those who threaten mankind must face our wrath. We shall be their end. The Leman Russ stands fierce and claims victory in the name of the Emperor.
Bullets per minute. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I'm not paying 1,000 for... Yeah, exactly. That's literally what I said the other day in my video. Last year, it would have been 500 or 600. Now it's 1,000, 1,100 actually. World of Tanks, Modern Armor. So some Warhammer themed tanks. Tank skins, I should say. Alright. So far, so good. Gladius Relics of War. Okay. This was given away on Epic. Are they giving this away again? I got Quake 3 for free from Bethesda. That's my go-to stress buster. Nice. Yeah, we should have some games for, you know, stress release. For me personally, what I've noticed is I go through different phases. Like sometimes I'm in a mood for a certain game, so I claim everything. Depending on, like, in the future, I might get more interested.
In front of the Skull Throne. As I'm sure you're aware by now, we've created Battle Sector to be the definitive battle-scale turn-based strategy game for the Warhammer 40,000 universe. And in the last year, the dev team at Black Lab Games have been hard at work expanding and refining Battle Sector. First up, The deadly demons of Khorne invaded the planetary supremacy.
Yeah, it is free to keep again.
To add a whole new layer
What
of
platform
control.
was it?
And then they launched a full-on assault through the demonic.
Was it
insurgency
Epic
game mode.
GOG? Because it
Now
was
the
given
Khans
away
and
on
Imperator's
Epic.
Pugnus, who have dominated that leaderboard.
Let me see if there's
And who
any.
better to counter this influx of chaos than the forces of the Adeptus?
Yeah, there's no harm in, claiming
The
it,
battle arrived as a
because
major
you
force
never
to
know
purge all
what type
forms
of
war in
game
Heretical.
you
Along
want to
with the
play.
factions, we also added 2 new battle types in Siege and Season
Steam,
Control,
okay.
as well as 4
Alright, I'll
new
make a
focused
video
open
after
maps
the.
for players to battle on. And these new map types got some serious workouts in both the live and asynchronous multiplayer game modes in Battle Sector, with Winter 316 and S-Tier Andrew taking tournament wins. In amongst all this, the team also found time to get Steam Deck verified, release multiple balance patches, and add new community-requested.
Yeah, if it is free, I'll make a separate video mentioning it.
But that's not all. Now, if you remember, last time I was here, I mentioned something about
Yeah.
the right cunning plan. Yes, boys, the Y is here for Battle Sector, and what's more, it's out now. That's 15 brand new units overflowing with joyous Dakar and all looking forward to getting right stuck in. Whether you're stomping with the Death Dreads, lobbing Dakar with your snaz guns, or just giving the enemy a right good crumping with your war boss.
Digital goodie pack. Free game giveaway for skull wallpapers. Let me check GOG what they're giving away. There's a goodies pack available on GOG, and I want to see if it includes a game. Alright, I'll check everything after the stream and make one video mentioning what we are getting. Yeah, this is also a fun little game I want to try. This is made by the same people who made Guns, Gore and Cannoli, but they use the Warhammer 40k setting. It's showing 90% discount, not free.
Give me that.
Gladius, right? I thought they said free to keep. From 25th to the 1st, something like that. Fat Shark. Okay, so Darktide. No, Vermintide. This is Vermintide. Cannoli was a nice game. This is Vermintide 2.
Looks like you'll need to save Karak Asgar as all over again. I mean, Edda can't do it alone, can she?
This is actually better than Darktide at the moment. Oh, new DLCs.
Lorna says you're going to help out, and I'm grateful. I'll send down some black powder and you can collapse the tunnels. But we'll do it proper this time. Finish what we started. Make the deaths mean something.
I have over 100 hours in this game. I like this game. Free update coming to PC June 13. Alright, nice.
I know you're suspicious of what I've chosen, but you really shouldn't be.
Sienna. This looks like Dark Tide.
Instruction recognized. The Emperor protects.
Yeah, Dark Tide. Yeah, when this game is sorted.
Executive producer on Dark Tide.
Hmm.
What you just saw is a sneak peek of the exciting new content coming to Dark Tide, which will release during Skulls. Before we talk about that, let's have a look at what we've done over the past 6 months. Since launch, we have worked hard to improve the game. We have delivered 2 content drops and 9 patches alongside many hot fixes.
9 patches.
Some highlights include Content Drop, The Signal, where we release a new mission and 2 new weapons. Patch 4, Blessings of the Omnissiah, in which we improve the shrine and its modification systems. Content
It's
Drop,
a pretty good game overall, but
armory upgrade,
very
marks, and new
unoptimized at launch.
Patch number 9, Guards and Penances, where we revamped the penances and added new cosmetic rewards. Your support over the past 6 months have been key in delivering these updates, and we will keep delivering more content at a steady rate. Now let's have a look at Content Drop, Rejects Unite, which will release during Skulls.
Rejects Unite. It's a pretty ambitious game. I think this has the potential to be the best Warhammer game once it's fully patched and, you know, optimized.
2 new missions will be added to the game. The first one, Archive on Sycorax.
I just saw on Steam homepage they launched Warhammer Skulls sales. Yeah, I think I'll make a separate video as well.
Our first community event. Players will have to unite to go through 3 challenges, each granting rewards. The final reward will be Ascension Riser 31.
Yeah. This is a co-op
An old
FPS.
friend will also be added to the game, the Chaos Pack.
Oh no, this thing. A bit Doom-like, yeah.
Alongside this additional content, we will have more quality of life improvements and bug fixes added into the game with patch number 10. A new shop dedicated to earnable cosmetics will open on the Morningstar, featuring additional items to collect. You can now see all earnable cosmetics in your inventory, including those left to unlock.
Okay, that's good. Earnable.
Thank you for playing Dark Tide. Until next time.
Yeah, I'll check the reviews and see how good it is now. At launch it was not good. I played the beta just before launch and it was not optimized. It wasn't running well at all. Like even with my new GPU it was struggling. Merch.
Every shot counts.
Another mobile game.
So much to punch, so little time. From the eye of terror, we shall bring no mercy.
Activating reanimation protocol.
Silent and unseen, I will bring your life to its end.
Dark Raider, hello, good evening.
Presence must be eradicated.
This is basically all the Warhammer themed games that are either available or coming out or updates to stuff. So any game within the Warhammer setting that is coming out, they're making an event for that. It's not a new series as such. It's just the showcase, like the PlayStation showcase.
Well, as you can see, there's already quite a lot for us to get excited about, but there's even more to come. Next up, we have some exciting updates and announcements for more Warhammer titles, starting with the highly anticipated Space Marine 2. Now let's join Lieutenant Titus as he beats back the Tyranid Horde in this exclusive new glimpse of gameplay footage.
All right, they should be good.
Major Sarkana, what's your status?
We've lost a lot of men, out of heavy rounds, but we're still in the fight.
We're coming to you now. They're plotting something. What plotting could these insects be capable of? These are mere drones. Then what guides them? A worthy adversary. You will pay, you rotten cowards!
Yeah, release the game and then fix it later. That's been the policy for a lot of games these days. But this one feels very like when you see him walking, you can see like how heavy everything is. How heavy the guns are, like his armor.
There's no way through. Get into assault position by the bridge. Let us show them some of Ultima's hospitality. Come forth and be slaughtered.
But it does feel a bit weird hearing a different voice actor for the same character.
We are the defenders of mankind against the horrors that dwell in the darkness.
The original trailer was amazing. Hype was unreal. What is this? Board game?
While we draw breath, we stand. While we stand, we fight. We are the angels of death. We are the blade drawn against the endless night. Nothing will survive our wrath.
Yeah, let's see what he does. I think that's a great thing with Warhammer. What they've done is they have so many different style and genres of games that everybody has something they prefer. So if you like shooters, you can go bolt guns. What is this? SnowRunner? Do you have a Warhammer skin for SnowRunner? Are you serious? Warhammer 40k stickers available for free, okay? Who owns Warhammer IP, do you know? It's called Games Workshop. That's the company. Warhammer 40k trinkets available for free, okay? Lot of little stuff. This might be a little tricky to make the video with all this freebie stuff. Yeah, that's so random in SnowRunner. I think it's the same publisher, that's why they decided to add it. It makes sense, you can stick the stickers. I haven't played SnowRunner in a while. I need to play that. I hope I don't have to install the game again to get the stickers. Games Workshop. I think that is it, I think. Is it? No, there's more. Oh yeah, Rogue Trader. This is also like a big Warhammer 40k game.
Rogue traders, daring explorers who benefit from a unique style of freedom.
Have you ever tried Warhammer board game? No, no. I've only recently got into Warhammer, like about 2 years ago.
Regions of space.
In fact, less than 2 years.
Stop them in their pursuit of domination and power. And they do not venture alone. Their crew contains some of the galaxy's most unique denizens. Unsanctioned psychers, strange Xenos, servants of the Inquisition.
This is like, you know, your
and even space marines of the
Pillars of Eternity, those sort of RPGs.
Is a lone space wolf survivor whose pack was defeated by the murderous Drukari. All of them are ready to follow you on the battlefield, where their unique skills can be the deciding factor between victory and defeat. But the rogue traders' true might lies in their personal void ship and the resource-rich worlds under their control. This is what makes them such dominant figures. Even still, the enemies of humanity are numerous, and they will not relinquish an opportunity to strike. And worst of all, a ghastly peril lurks. An insidious corruption which works to undermine the strength of the Imperium's most staunch defenders. Chaos. Only with uncompromising zeal and steadfast faith can rogue traders withstand the lure of the ruinous powers. And those who succumb to the darkness risk a calamitous fate in exchange for their soul. Only madness and damnation await.
Okay, it's a beta for this game. XCOM like. It's more like your party-based RPG, that sort of thing. My hopes are super high for that game. Yeah, I know a lot of hardcore CRPG fans are really looking forward to it. This is Mechanicus. This was also given away by Epic. So what do we have? Another freebie or something? Okay, music. Double vinyl. Okay. Yeah, this is like for hardcore Warhammer fans. Like, I'm more of a casual one who plays a few games here and there. I do watch some lore videos and stuff. This must be Mechanicus, yeah, Mechanicus. Up to 84% off, okay. Demon Hunters, that came out last year. I played a little bit of it. That was also an interesting XCOM style game. Mobile game of the year. What is this? 2 million players. Warhammer 40k Tactics. Yeah, mobile game, I'm not really interested. So how long? Well, about 40-ish minutes so far. I think they are mostly done. What, Power Wash Simulator has a Warhammer something? Are you serious? Is Dawn of War 2 worth playing now? Depends if you like RTS games and if you don't mind the older graphics. Warhammer is coming to Power Wash. Vortex, can you believe this? Cleaning some Space Marine suit or something? Alright, so Festival of Video Games up to 80% off on Steam. Yeah, they're announcing the Steam sale. Yeah, Demon Hunters. I knew this was coming. Yeah, I think Power Wash is just adding more and more interesting maps with different IPs. Because Power Wash is a Square Enix game, so I'm surprised Warhammer is doing a collab with them. Because I don't think they've ever done anything Warhammer related. Dreadnought Repair Simulator. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I have to go now. Thanks for the stream. See ya. Alright, man. Legion Rise, thank you. See you next time. Next stream will be 8th of June for the Summer Games Fest. Free content update. Okay, cool. World premiere. Okay, let's see. Something good, please. Frontier. Okay, Frontier.
And fallen. Times beyond counting.
Looks like fantasy.
Only to be reforged anew.
Not sure at the moment.
Humanity dulled.
Orcs.
Eroded. My burden weighs heavily. In Sigmar's name.
Oh yeah, it is fantasy.
We shall bring order to the savage realm. For I am Stormcast, and my war wages eternal.
Is it a Square Enix game since when? Yeah, Power Wash is a Square Enix game. Realms of Ruin, Age of Sigmar. Is it a content update? Age of Sigmar is like an already available game. Or is it a new game?
Realms of Ruin is a real-time strategy game that brings to life Age of Sigmar and all of its savagery. You'll get to see Games Workshop's amazing miniatures, authentically realised in stunning detail thanks to our wonderful dev team, and you'll command them on the field of battle.
It will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Today we're revealing our first two factions for Realms of Ruin, the Auric Kruleboys and the Stormcast Eternals.
The Stormcast Eternals are this mighty race of warriors of Sigmar, reforged from human souls to fight the forces of chaos.
Another of our factions is the sinister Kruleboys, foul Aurochs twisted by the miasmal swamp which
They should make more third-person action games. Yeah, that would be more mainstream. Space Marine 2 is one of those.
To destroy everything and everyone.
Realms of Ruin will take you into the wild swamps of Gur. It's this sort of wild, untamed land where plenty of dangers are waiting, not just the Kruleboys.
Relentless Auric attacks led by the psychopathic killer boss Dankfear threaten to overrun and overwhelm an isolated Dawnbringer settlement. Sigrun, commander of a detachment of Stormcast Eternals left defending the settlement, embark on a perilous mission to obtain a great magical power that will aid them in defeating the Aurochs, and this sets in motion a savage battle for survival, which explores the inherent nature of heroes and villains that draws them inexorably towards their fates.
It's focused on tactical decision-making, how you command your squads around the battlefield, and as you progress and succeed in combat, you'll unlock bigger and better units from the Warhammer Age of Sigmar universe.
What's really exciting me about Realms of Ruin is that we're dealing with a tactical strategic combat game, but you can view it how you want to. You can pull the camera all the way out, get a really good overview of the battlefield. but equally push it all the way in.
It's a really visually stunning game. I love looking at all the attention to detail on the maps, on the units, on the animations.
From the way that even they idle to how they fight each other, it's just a real pleasure to watch.
I don't think anyone's seen anything like this in a real-time strategy game before. It's been excellent working with Games Workshop, and it's been great for all of us to
If you scale up your video and place it on the other side, it would seem you are with them.
to make Realms of Ruin the game that it's become.
Frontier's dev team brings a wealth of artistic and technical talent, but also a real love for the source material and a strong desire to do it justice.
It's really, really exciting for us to finally announce the game, finally be able to talk about it. We've been working on it for quite some time now, and we're really, really glad we can start sharing it with everyone.
There's a lot of love for the universe, and there's so much joy that goes into the development process for Realms of Ruin. It's just really exciting to finally be able to share that with everyone. You can't not be excited about bringing these iconic miniatures to life.
There's lots more to be revealed, but if I showed you now, I'd be killed, and I'm not sure I'll survive the reforging.
So make sure you keep an eye on our social channels for any upcoming announcements.
Okay, beta coming soon. Epic. Okay, Epic and Steam. Alright.
What a showcase. That's a lot of Warhammer to look forward to. Find out more about all the games featured in the showcase and where to play or pre-order them by visiting warhammercommunity.com/skulls. And don't forget to check out promotions on Warhammer video games running for the next week. There's no better time to take a digital dive into the grim darkness of the far future or the savage frontiers of the mortal realms. Thanks for watching, folks.
Alright, see, more sensible, less than an hour, about 47 minutes in total. And that should be it. Yeah, I think that is it. All right, let's quickly share our thoughts before wrapping up the stream. I think it was all right. Didn't waste time. Got into the stuff really quickly. That orc racing game looked interesting. We got a little bit of gameplay from Space Marine 2, and a little bit of free stuff here and there that I'll try and see if I can put it all together and mention it in a video. But some goodies are free. I think there was a game free as well, Gladius or something. Yeah, Warhammer, what they do is they have so many different genres and IP with the IP that you can find something that interesting. If you like first-person shooters, you've got bolt gun and things like that. If you want tactics, real-time strategy, stuff like that, you have games for that. So yeah, plenty of options if you are into Warhammer or a certain type of game. But yeah, overall, I think it was good. I'll probably make one separate video for all the Warhammer games on sale and one for the free stuff, hopefully later today or tomorrow morning. And that should cover all the details. So yeah, I want to know more about that racing game, Speed Freaks or whatever it was called. That looked fun. And yeah, good stream. Anyway, guys, thank you for dropping by as always. Next stream will be Summer Games Fest. That will be a big one with a lot of games. Hopefully it's at a normal time and it's not too long. But I think that's the big one with a lot of games and stuff. And of course, Xbox Direct, we'll be checking that out definitely because I do the Xbox one every year. There'll be more information about Starfield and things. And then Ubisoft has a event on the 12th. So I'll try and cover all of those. But in the meantime, thank you once again. Enjoy the rest of the day. Good night and see you later. Bye.